Welcome back to season 2 of the Hooligan Hangout, your mom's favorite place to be. We're back with your favorite hosts, Anthony.
Yeah, season 2, let's go.
All right, we got Noah.
Y'all know cup holders are just cups for cups.
You're not wrong. All right, and back to the topic of not being wrong. We're coming at you with a brand new game to kick off all of our episodes for this season. All right, we're going to be going, I think we went with the title, Critics Are Crap. So the whole point of the game is we each found a movie and we scrolled through either like Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb and looked for reviews. And we're going to be reading the reviews, and the rest of us have to guess the movie based on the review. It's going to be the same rules as last season. The points will add up, and at the end of the season, we'll announce the season winner.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right, who wants to go first?
Noah.
Noah has been volunteering.
Yeah, imagine volunteering me. All right, are y'all ready for this?
Ready?
All right.
Let's start with this review. Whoever guesses first. All right, so this first review says the characters are all paper thin, but that doesn't matter because their sole purpose is to get chomped.
Flat Stanley.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking that.
Sharknado.
No,
Sharknado 2.
no.
Sharknado 3.
Y'all both let me know when y'all want the next review.
Sharknado.
No,
That's it.
Sharknado 5.
no,
Sharknado 6.
no,
Robots.
no.
Caillou.
Did
No?
you say Caillou?
Maybe I did.
You want the next review?
Yeah. Next
I
review.
think I need it.
If you limit your expectations for blank to more teeth, it will deliver on that promise. If you dare to hope for anything more relatable characters, narrative coherence, you'll only set yourself up for disappointment.
Dear God.
What?
Why do they hate this movie
I
so
know.
bad? Is it Finding Nemo?
Hey,
no.
Finding Nemo was awesome.
Shark Tales.
No.
Oh, man.
I don't even know. This is hard. There's a
The
lot
Tooth
of
Fairy.
movies.
Let me see.
The Tooth Fairy.
That would be too easy to give you that review. No, not the Tooth Fairy.
Keep talking about teeth. So is it that like that Megalodon movie that
No.
is it Jaws?
No. How long do I want to stretch this out?
God, I
Can
hate
you
you.
give
I
us
can
a
give
hint?
you,
Give
give
us
you
a
hard reviews. This you're gonna get it right away if I say this one. So
Okay, tell us.
here's a good one. Here's a good one. I think. Not as good as the original, but superior to 2 and 3. Blank is an entertaining thriller. They've come so far with technology. The blank look as real as ever. The one thing the last three movies never got right, though, was the plot. Ignore this and you're probably going to enjoy the movie a good deal.
What? Scary movie.
Toy Story 4.
No.
Scary movie 2.
No.
All right, so
Toy Story 2.
it has to be a 4. Toy Story 4.
No.
Fast and Furious
I thought-
4.
No.
Because it said that it was better than 2 and 3, but not as good as the original.
Y'all are going to be so pissed off when y'all find out.
I don't know.
Avengers Endgame.
Why'd you
Okay,
pick
I'm
that
going to
one?
read this review.
Okay, I guess I didn't win.
No, it's not. I'm going to read this review. Y'all are going to get it right away when I say this. But y'all can't guess until the end of the review. The end of this review that I say. So, y'all stay calm now. Whoever
Okay.
gets it first. It's probably not a popular opinion that this film was awful. It broke box office records and has made Chris Pratt an even bigger movie star than he already was. In reality, the best parts of this film were in rehashing of the first film, blank. The characters were so bland that I wanted to pour salt on them for some flavor. While some of the blank were cool and there were some inventive ideas, this was a film so clouded with illogical and boring humans. I just wanted the blank to win out. Everyone I saw it with agreed the best character was the final blank because they were the only one to show any character development.
So I want to say
Jurassic World.
You
Yeah.
in?
I said it first.
But I thought that movie was good.
That's the point
I
of the
said it
game.
first.
You did say it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anthony, you said it, but you were like trying to make a whole sentence.
I don't know why you did that, Anthony.
So he beat you to the punch.
Fair point. Alright, who's next?
I'll go next.
What?
I'll go next.
Okay.
All right. So this isn't like an actual like hint review, but this is just a funny review I found.
Okay.
I didn't watch. I am 11-year-old Timmy Jose. Give Robux or go to reset off Boom Pew Pow game Fortnite. Need Robux. I meant V-Bucks. Give V-Bucks or commute poop eat disorder. Noob. Robux 100 million. Me. Roblox lots V-Bucks. Now neo Robux.
That was a review. He put a review under the movie
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
All right, this is gonna. I think this one's a funny one too.
It's like
but
we guess it immediately. Oh, I know that movie.
if I had the choice to either A, have my pinky finger cut off with the cigar cutter, or B, sit through this movie again, I would smile gratefully, looking upon you with tears of thanks in my eyes, warmly placing the cigar cutter into your hand.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It must be a bad movie.
We should get the genre. Like, I think that would help us. And I'll give you other genre.
Action and adventure. Action and adventure.
Okay. Anthony's like, there's no.
No, it doesn't.
Next review. Next review.
Started watching this without knowing anything about it. By the 10-minute mark, I was already clicking the Netflix thumbs down button because the story is all over the place. At the 7-minute mark, I had to pause it because the Noir vibe that they are attempting is making me cringe. Slog through the next 2 hours just to kill time. I would give it a half star, but I'll give it a bonus for the plot twist at the end. Otherwise, this one is incredibly rotten.
The Last Days of American Crime.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
good. Oh, wow. Okay.
Anthony's like, oh!
That's funny.
That movie is famously bad.
It's all right. There's someone who gave it a 5-star. Loved it. Story was far-fetched, but thought-provoking at the same time.
They need to get kicked off that website. Anthony, your turn, me lad.
Okay. Yeah, I have a review kind of like Edward's too, so I want to read it. It says,
All right.
a perfect film for when you want to watch a man get attacked by blank. I can't say. Ah, yes. I love this film. It's the bestest. Haha. Anyway, blank is pretty good at acting in it. Har har. Sorry, I'm bored. I don't know how to really explain. Besides, anyway, the oven's going off. Oof. Burnt pizza tonight, kids. Hee 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 hee.
Where are y'all
What did
finding
I do?
these?
What did I
That's
just
funny.
listen to?
Okay. Sorry. Okay, so here's a real review. A classic movie with great nostalgia as I recall watching these films with my brother and sister. I think most people born and raised in the UK or US can identify with the protagonist blank in some way, a hopeless romantic, nice guy who's down and out on his luck. Blank is a fun movie with memorable comedy moments. I especially like the scene when the costume is put on for the first time. Blank goes about the neighborhood causing chaos. And although the jokes are like something silly out of a Looney Tunes, they still make me laugh.
E.T.
No.
Really?
Shazam.
No.
You said the costume part, and I thought that was E.T. And it was a classic. And you said it's a comedy?
Yeah.
A classic comedy. Next review?
Yeah.
I think this movie is a little. I think this movie is a fun little comedy about a man who loves cartoons a little too much. I would recommend for someone who needs a little comedy. Blank gives such a good performance. He may be normal on the streets, but at night he becomes a fun, cartoony, lovable weirdo.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
The blank may be old, but it's one that will stick with us forever. No, that is a good guess.
I thought it was that until he said he turns into a cartoon at night.
Space Jam.
No,
I was thinking that too.
that was a good one too.
He turns into a cartoon at night. That's what you said, right?
Oh, I've heard of this movie. I don't remember the title. I remember hearing about it.
This is like one of my favorites.
The Mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a mess. That's one of my favorite movies.
A classic movie.
Sure is.
Can't believe I had to
All
sit
the other
through the second
reviews
one.
called it the other reviews called it a superhero movie.
Really?
So, let's say next, yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, that's why I didn't read this.
Then y'all know what time it is.
Sleep time.
It's news time. We're gonna start off this week with a major legal story. Movie theaters are actually like Cinemark, Regal, and AMC are planning on suing New Jersey.
Wow, what? I didn't hear about
What?
this.
They want to sue New Jersey because the state is allowing other public assemblies to reopen while they require theaters to remain closed. So I guess it's because they're not giving them a choice to close or open, and so theaters feel like they don't have a choice. That's just my guess from the information I got.
So I would say like that's really dumb, you know. But with all of them, they're all teaming up together. That's gonna be huge.
The governor's
Can I
just
s-
like, no.
Can I sue New Jersey too? For no reason. I just
Yeah,
want to
just
sue New
'cause.
Jersey.
I just want to help.
Just
with
'cause.
cause.
With what?
For the cause.
For the cause, the movie cause.
Hashtag free the movies.
They can't
Free
open.
the film.
They can't open anywhere else, so they're trying to get money out of New Jersey.
Hashtag free the film.
Start that hashtag, fellas. Next up, we have the follow-up to Train to Busan, entitled Peninsula. It will be released in theaters August 7th, 2020. We also have more movie news. The Forever Purge will be released July 9th, 2021. Halloween Kills is pushed to October 15th, 2021. And Halloween Ends is pushed to October 14th, 2022. So a lot of these movies are getting
Halloween
pushed
Ends?
back a year. Yeah, that's the third
Good.
one.
They're already making the third one?
Or that's their goal.
Oh, okay.
Who knows if
What's his name?
Anthony?
No, I'm trying to think of the director's name.
Bob Ross.
Peel.
you?
Candyman set to release October 16th, 2020.
Wait, say that again?
Ooh.
What's his name? Peel? Is it Michael Peel?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan
I'm
Peele.
sorry, Jordan. Forgive me. I'm actually real excited for the Candyman movie. I've been waiting for. Wasn't it supposed to release this summer?
It should have been out already, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember when I was looking at
It
it.
was either like a July movie or an August.
I honestly can't even keep
Something
track
like that.
anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I just know that I've been in withdrawals from good movies
I
Same.
know.
coming out. Netflix is our only hope, and
Yeah.
as we reviewed, they're a very big hit
I
or
just
miss.
miss
Don't
the
worry, y'all. We'll
movies.
become more relevant once movie theaters open. There was a Monster Hunter movie in development, and it's now being delayed to April 23rd,
A
2021.
Monster Hunt?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, like based on that video game.
Oh, okay.
Does the pic?
Bro, I want them to make Friday the 13th, the video game, a real movie, dude. That would be
That
sick.
would be cool.
Shut up. The set pictures for Monster Hunter movie actually look really cool, like real detailed. They're carrying these freaking big old Final Fantasy swords. It's insane.
Dang.
Next, we have Bird Box. The Bird Box sequel is now in development.
Okay.
Ah, yes, but this time without
Unpopular
sight.
opinion. I
Uh,
couldn't get through. I didn't even finish the movie. Wasn't that good?
I finished it. I didn't think it was that good.
This is coming from the same man who thought Uncut Gems was awful.
I
Was
thought
it
it was
awful?
solid, but I didn't think the hype was all that.
I thought it was At the time, it was the best Netflix movie that I had made, which is probably why it was all hyped up because they're like, "Oh, Netflix can actually make movies now?" Question mark? Question mark?
That is
Question
true.
mark?
And now they just hit after hit after hit. Bangers.
They slipped up a few
Now
times.
I don't
Oh,
watch
yeah.
anything unless it's a Netflix movie. Just kidding.
Really?
That explains a lot.
Are you that picky?
Just kidding.
That's
Or
why
am
you
I?
didn't see Nacho Libre.
I don't think you are.
Guys, next week can we review the SpongeBob movie?
That'll
Oh,
be on
on
our kid
Netflix.
YouTube channel.
Yes, we are in fact revealing the SpongeBob movie. We are all voice actors. I get to be Squidward, of course.
Me. No, please.
Please stop. Make it stop.
Uh,
Oh, Squilliam.
Why?
If we,
Yes, and Anthony is gonna be Sandy, of course,
I can't do Sandy.
the disrespect.
and Noah's gonna be Mr. Krabs.
Yes, I was hoping you'd
I
say
want to be
that.
Patrick.
Fine, Anthony, you can be
I want to be
Plankton.
Patrick.
You want to be the easiest
Okay.
character?
Yeah.
Character?
Hey, SpongeBob. Why are you mad? Because I can't see my forehead. That's Anthony on a daily basis. Mm-hmm.
While we move on from SpongeBob, we're going to look at the new Disney live action movie, Peter Pan and Wendy, because Jude Law is talking right now to play Captain Hook.
I want to be Captain Hook.
No,
You'll
I
have your
want to be
chance in the
Captain
next
Hook.
decade when they reboot it again.
It's okay,
I'll
honestly.
be old and worn out.
Because I like all
I
the
actually
Peter
dig
Pan
this.
movies and everything.
Jude Law is a really good actor, though.
Jude Law is a good actor, but I really don't like Peter Pan.
Bring back
I don't
Robin
either.
Williams.
The only one I liked was the original cartoon.
That not even me. I don't like Peter Pan at all.
At all.
What?
It was stupid to
Why?
me. It's just a stupid idea.
That made millions.
Well, I thought it was a stupid idea.
Fair enough.
But I guess it's because I wasn't the kid who was like, I want to be a kid forever. So,
I wasn't either.
but now I'm like, I want to be a kid forever, please.
I know, dude. I was like, when can I do my taxes? And now I'm like, I don't want to do my taxes.
Just like, take me back, take me back.
We're gonna get into some Warner Brother news now because J.J. Abrams and Warner Brothers are developing a John Constantine and Zatanna films.
Oh,
That's-
that'd be sick to see.
I know. I want to see Constantine on the big screen.
I hope they keep the same actor that's played him for like the past forever.
I know he looks just like him.
He's the perfect Constantine.
They canceled his show though, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope he joins in.
Well, they put him on the CW shows coming in and out. Like he made appearances on Arrow and The Legends of Tomorrow and stuff.
That is true.
It's true.
We'll see though. I mean, they've already established that DC films are connected with CW shows, like all the universes. So they
And
could.
he did play a pretty decent sized role in Crisis on Infinite Earth 2.
So we'll see. And then there's Zatanna, which we haven't got anything for, like live action. So I don't believe.
I did like the animated movie portrayal of her and stuff though.
Oh yeah, animation's always good. But live action, we'll have to see. There's also some big CW news. If since we're mentioning it, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her first name. Javicia Leslie, butchering it, has been cast as the new Batwoman.
I don't know what that means for me. I never really cared for her.
I don't think anyone did, but that's why Ruby Rose quit.
She was stressed.
I thought they weren't redoing a new Batwoman. I thought they were just going with a completely different character.
Well, I thought it was they're kind of like handing it down because didn't they say they're not killing her off?
So they're handing
I
it
don't
down.
know.
Like, how are they going to do that?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. But
Show us in this from the start.
yeah, but best of luck to her, honestly. Like
She inherited a train wreck, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like
I
no,
don't know who.
Miss.
I have no idea who's like would be mentally stable enough to willingly sign up for that.
Well, either way, she got the part. So best of luck to you, Miss Leslie. Like seriously, like wish you good faith.
Good luck, ma'am.
Yeah, I hope you
May
can
the
revive
writing
the
be
show.
ever in your favor.
Now we have Matt Reeves bringing a spin-off series of his Batman movies on HBO Max, and it's going to follow the GCPD with Commissioner Gordon.
Ah, yes, we are getting a new season of Gotham.
I never.
That's what I thought, but I feel like it's going to be pretty interesting because I feel like it'll be a lot grittier than Gotham.
So did y'all both watch?
I don't know. Gotham got pretty gritty at times, dude.
Y'all both watched Gotham?
I didn't.
Yeah, I watched it all the way through.
I didn't watch it all. I watched a couple seasons.
It was in my list for the longest time, but I never watched it.
It's still.
It was pretty good.
It's
It was
still on
pretty
my
good
list.
for what it was, honestly. It wasn't bad by any means.
I feel like Matt Reeves has a big old master plan with the Batman, and like there's probably gonna be more spin-off series, but I feel like he's really trying to do something different that these other Batman movies haven't, and these spin-off series might help him. Unless it turns into like Agents of Shield, where in that case it's pretty useless.
That's what I'm really hoping it doesn't end up like, but I don't think it will because DC's never been like that with any of its properties. Like DC straight up canonized everything as connected in one multiverse.
Something
On a
Marvel
TV
couldn't
show.
do.
On a TV show, they did it. They didn't even do it in one of their big movies.
I know.
And it wasn't even like their big budget DC Universe TV shows. It was the CW shows.
That is a very,
So-
very good point, actually.
DC definitely has some cojones. What's up, Anthony?
Yeah,
I was saying that's just a good point. I never put it in perspective like that. Like how well they did with
Yep.
that.
Marvel would never.
They're really redeeming themselves
I know, right?
after what Warner Brothers done, and I blame it all on Warner Brothers. Really,
I do like that the DC stuff goes in a like their strengths are polar opposite of the strengths of the Marvel stuff.
their stories are just a lot more compelling. Marvel needed the strength to unify their heroes to make it better.
They're about to throw it all in the trash.
Oh yeah. That's all for the news. Believe it or not, there wasn't much this week,
Dang.
but that just leaves
In
us.
other news, Anthony and
It is true. Yes.
Anthony, your mom and mine's wedding is going to be actually next week.
Wait, next week? What is it? It's
Yes.
the 12th. I thought-
You're gonna be the flower girl, Anthony.
Anthony, I was actually really hoping you would ask your brother to be my best man for me.
I'll reconsider. Moving on to our next segment, which is hosted by me. It's going to be called Guess That Movie Without Sounding Stupid, where each Edward and Anthony are going to have to ask me questions, and I'm going to say yes or no. And they're going to have to guess 3 different movies that I handpicked.
Handpicked by the chef himself.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Don't know that.
So we're going to start with movie number 1. Anthony, you can ask me a question first.
Wow, white privilege, I see.
Oh my god.
So many questions. Is it Avatar?
I hate you.
No, and you can't outright guess like that.
Is it
You
a
wasted your
series
question.
of movies?
No, you can't. No, you have to take turns.
Yeah, you wasted
Oh,
your
really?
question.
Yeah, you have to go back and forth.
Well, then you have to tell me if it's
Um,
Avatar or not.
I said no.
All right. Is it an action movie?
No.
Is it a series of movies?
Like a franchise?
Technically, yes.
Technically, huh? Was it a horror movie?
No.
Was it made in the last 10 years?
No.
Is it an animated movie?
No.
Made in the last 20 years?
No.
Was it a comedy?
No. I mean, there was comedic moments, but it's not classified as a comedy.
Was
Okay.
it made before 1990?
No.
That was actually kind of a waste of a question.
Yeah,
What was I thinking? Yeah.
You already asked if it was made in the last 20
Yeah.
years, bud. Crap. Is it a sci-fi movie?
No.
Does it,
What fucking
is it
genre is
played
left?
by a famous actor or actress?
Maybe for the time they were famous, but they're not really famous.
Is it a Western movie?
No.
I don't know that. Not a comedy.
Not
It's
action.
not action.
Not a
It's not a
Western.
horror. It's
not a sci-fi.
What?
It's your turn for a question, Anthony.
Is it a romance?
No.
What the fuck?
Is
What
it really a movie?
What's left? I'm so confused. What
Your turn, Edward. There is one left.
do you mean there's one left?
There's one genre left you haven't said.
Is it a mystery movie?
No.
What the fuck?
Your turn, Anthony. I didn't think this would be that hard for y'all,
It's
honestly.
pretty hard. Is it a well-known movie?
Yes.
Oh, very, very awesome question, Anthony. Very.
What?
You really got him with that one.
Well, I mean, like everybody knows it. Like you could go to anyone and ask.
Yeah, they should
Is
know it. They
it-
better know
yeah.
it.
Is it a film
popular.
adaptation of a book?
No. Not that I know of.
I don't know.
What other genres of fucking
Is
movies
it a
are there?
drama?
Jesus Christ.
No.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What?
Is it a musical?
No.
Oh, thank God. Thought you were doing it to spite me.
That was a good
Edward
one, though.
hates
I'll do that next
musicals
time.
for some reason. I love
Just-
them.
It's because they're stupid and ugly and they should die.
This is hard. Like
You're missing one genre.
What you said that like 4 guesses ago, and I've done nothing but guessing genres.
But you're still missing that
I don't
one.
know. International movie.
Anthony, jeez, what are your questions, bro? They're not gonna help you.
It's because I don't know what to ask.
No, if I tell you the genre, y'all are gonna guess it right away.
What?
Is it an adventure movie?
No,
Oh my gosh. Is it
think of the facts.
the facts?
It's not the last 20 years. It's not before 1990. It's a classic movie everyone should know. Y'all just missing the genre.
I'll grab some in a minute. You just save some for me.
Okay.
Does it star multiple, like, somewhat famous people?
Please do not finish the way I think you're going to. Stop right there.
I suppose, yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, Anthony.
that
Every
helps.
movie has
No, that helps.
what movie has one good actor in it?
A lot of movies.
Good movies
The
though.
Mask.
Good movies have.
The Mask.
What kind of classics only have one good actor in it?
So it's not an action, not a horror, not a science fiction, comedy, romance, animation. It's not
It's
an
not a
adventure.
it's not a mystery.
It's not
It's
western.
not a musical.
It's not
Is it a
drama or
biography?
musical or mystery.
No, it's not.
Son of a bitch. Bro. What?
Ask
I'll give you a hint. It's something Anthony doesn't watch.
Oh. Okay. I think I got it now.
Well, ask me.
And I picked
Your
the genre because he should guess this movie. It's your turn, Anthony.
Oh, is it my turn? What did Edward ask?
If it was I forgot,
Exact.
but it wasn't that
I asked if it was a biography.
biography.
Is the setting on the coast? Is it on the beach?
No,
That actually,
that was kind of a
yeah,
good
that
question.
rules
though.
out a lot, actually.
It really does. Give me a sec. I gotta think. Alright, so it's a classic, and I think I know the genre, but I'm not gonna give it away to Anthony.
So we're working as a team here.
Well, I want to win.
I think I'm the one that's winning.
Yes, I agree.
You really are. God.
This is just movie one.
Oh my gosh.
Was this supposed to be the easy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in for a treat.
Dear God.
Well, honestly, it's just because the genre. If you had guessed the genre right off the bat, you would have got it.
Okay. Can I guess?
Like the movie?
Yeah, I
Sure.
don't know what other movie this could be that everyone is it Friday Night Lights?
No.
Is it a sports genre?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a dumb question because he said Friday Night Lights.
Well, I know. I was like confirming.
Were you making sure?
Is it Rocky?
No.
What the
Steal it, Anthony. Steal it.
Oh,
For the win.
I'm just gonna waste
There's
some
only
more
so
questions.
many.
Is it football?
No.
Oh, that's where I was gonna go next. Shit.
Is it Cars?
It's not a football movie.
You can't say that, Anthony. Not your turn.
Shit, what's a sports movie that everyone would know? That's old.
That's
That's
old.
not football.
That's not
not football. I don't. Is it the Bad News Bears? I don't.
No. You're up, Anthony.
Is it Field of Dreams?
No.
Is it a baseball movie?
Oh,
Yes.
I know it. I know it. Oh, I know it. Oh, it's my turn. Is it Sandlot?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
love
That was
that
my
movie.
next one. I was between Benchwarmers or Sandlot for my next movie.
Edward, I was fully expecting you to guess Sandlot after
It's my
you figured out it was a sports movie.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
Exactly. That's why I was like, why didn't you guess it?
I was gonna guess it right after I thought it was a baseball movie, but you said everyone should know it, and I just immediately, I don't know why, I just went into like the most. I figured most people would know the football movies less than the baseball movies, which is why.
I guess that's
I guess I
reasonable.
kind of
I
figured
went there.
Sandlot was an early 2000s movie. But I guess not.
Bro, no, that's an old movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right. So that's a point for Anthony. And since there's 3 movies, if Edward gets the next one, it could be a tiebreaker.
Damn, I got fucked. Damn, this is my favorite movie of all time, dude. Shit.
All right. Next movie. Start asking me questions.
I guess I in fact look stupid now.
You, my friend, are a clown.
Was it made?
I'm so
Before
mad at
2000?
myself for that, dude. Holy crap.
Is it what?
Was it made before 2000?
No.
Okay. Let's just keep going. Is it an action movie?
No, that's not what it's classified as.
Is it a comedy?
No.
Is it a sci-fi movie?
Yes.
Is it played by an actor that is still relevant today?
Yes.
I know what
God.
it is. Just kidding.
Is it a Star Wars movie?
No.
Is it
It's not gonna be that
Is it-
easy.
a Sylvester Stallone movie?
No.
Is it a reboot of a franchise?
No.
Is it an Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Was it made in the last 10 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I was thinking that it was made in the 90s because I said, "Is it made before 2000?" You said no, but in my head it registered as yes. I guess it was that's okay. And it's not an action, or it is.
It's not classified as an action. No, we said sci-fi.
Oh, sci-fi. Okay. Was it made in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Is it A Quiet Place?
No.
Is it an alien movie?
Yes.
And it's not a reboot of a franchise, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a movie in a franchise?
No. I doubt this is gonna be a franchise movie. The way
Okay.
the way it ended.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry. Is it UFO? I'm already guessing.
No.
Let's see.
Oh, I know what it might be.
Is it a Matt Damon movie?
No.
Is it Extinction?
No.
I thought that was it.
Y'all can ask real in-depth questions if y'all want.
Edward.
So it's a standalone sci-fi movie made in the last 5 years.
I know a
Yep,
question
yep.
that will narrow half of it down.
Okay.
What is Edward's?
Well,
it's
yeah,
not
it's
your
not your
turn.
turn.
Is it? Does it have an actor named Chris in it?
No. That's pretty
Okay.
good though.
Oh, that's
Is
easy.
it-
That narrows it down a lot. Of the big relevant.
Is it a movie where the aliens try to take over Earth, or a movie where the main character befriends the alien and tries to hide him?
Well, that's two different
Yeah,
questions.
which
idiot.
one?
No, it's an or. It's the question. Is it this or that?
That's two completely separate
Well, it
questions.
doesn't matter because
Yeah, well, it's a yes or no
Yeah.
question. It's a yes or no question.
okay, fine. Do the aliens? Is it a aliens taking over the world type of movie?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would classify it as that. But it's not what you think when you think about that. I remember your questions.
Was this movie historically bad?
No.
Dang
Wait,
it,
I
there goes that
what
thought.
have we even accomplished so far? What is?
Bruh.
It's a sci-fi movie.
Oh, it's an
about
alien movie.
aliens.
It's an alien conquering movie in the last 5 years. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not bad.
Okay. I know it. Is it District 9? Or is it? Wait, that's an old movie, I think.
That movie was made like 10 years ago, so no.
Oh, dang it. I know that Noah really likes that movie.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Anyway, you said it's not like a series?
Mm-mm.
Dang it.
Hope it's a standalone. Standalone alien taking over the world movie. Oh, oh wait, but you said it wouldn't be a franchise because of the way it ended. Dang it.
Well, I
I
have
was
a
going to say
guess.
Brightburn, but that's not how it ended.
I have a guess. Is it my turn? Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
Well, hurry up.
Um,
Anyways, I'm gonna take over Edward's question.
I'm gonna
No.
beat you. I will drive to Abilene just to beat you up.
Aww.
Does it star Brad Pitt?
No. Good guess though.
Is it Captive State?
No. Are you looking up movies?
No,
Yes.
I'm not.
Never heard of that.
Really? I was gonna watch it.
I've
Last
never
week.
heard of it either.
You were gonna watch it?
Yeah.
All right, standalone alien invasion movie in the last 5 years. It's not a franchise.
Yeah, this is hard.
This
It's
is,
sci-fi, remember?
yeah, but we already deduced that it was an alien takeover movie. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't get that from like the trailers or the media
What?
in reality. You wouldn't really get that unless you watched the film. That's why I'm saying kind of. That's why I said it's not what you think.
Okay.
Like when I watched the film, I didn't think that's what it was about until like middle of the movie, and I was like, "Oh crap, that's crazy."
Well then, I probably haven't seen this movie then.
We said it. We said it's a relevant actor. Maybe I'll start naming actors.
I tried. Does it star Chris Pratt?
No.
I don't know.
It doesn't have it. Doesn't star anyone with Chris.
Oh, you're
what
right. I did ask
what-
that.
What I would do is, if it was me, y'all can broaden it down so like y'all can say like a movie and be like, "Is it any actor from this movie?"
Or Brad Pitt or Matt Damon.
Crap. I don't know. So does it start out?
You can say like,
Huh?
"Go ahead."
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, does it start out with a friendly alien and then like turn invasion?
No.
I'm so confused. I'm just trying to get the plot.
Does it star Mark Wahlberg?
What?
No. Y'all can
Mark
say
Wahlberg.
like blockbuster movies and be like, "Is the actor in that movie?" Like separate movies.
Mark Wahlberg is a pretty
Cover a bigger base.
it's a relevant actor who does action movies. You twat.
Is the it? I don't even know. Does it star any of the actors from Men in Black?
No. Good guess though.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So if y'all haven't figured out by now, we suck at this game.
I don't.
Funny enough, the game is called Guess That Movie Without Sounding Stupid.
Yeah, we are very stupid.
Yeah,
I guess.
we sound stupid.
It's a female-led movie. Not all females, but I mean like the star is a female.
It's a good thing I don't keep track of any other actor other than the ones I already said.
Actually, I guess it's female-led. Yeah.
Okay. That does actually help a lot though.
There's only like one main guy really. But he's not even in the movie that much.
I don't even have a good question for this, honestly. I don't.
You want to pass it over to Anthony?
No.
Yeah, I'm stumped.
No, you can't.
Yep,
You
I'm
can't.
stumped. I'm stumped.
All right, this is
I'm passing it over to Edward.
There's no passing over anymore. Y'all can just say out questions.
Okay.
Well, I still don't know. Was it made in the last 2 years?
Yes.
All right. That I okay.
Y'all can just start blurting out questions.
Is it something that
Was
like
it-
we should know? Like, is it something that we've all seen? You think?
I think it's a very under the radar movie, but it was a blockbuster.
Was it a movie that me, you, and Alex went to see in the theaters?
No,
Damn
I
it.
wish. I wish I had saw it in theaters.
Oh, so you didn't see it in the movies.
Ooh,
Yeah, but it was in the theaters.
it's Bumblebee.
I just never saw it in theaters. No, it's not.
Is it Alita Battle Angel?
That's not an alien. Is she an alien?
She's a robot
I thought they were aliens.
No, they're not aliens.
or whatever. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, you said it's not an adaptation because I
Mm-mm.
keep thinking Predator, but
It's not Predator.
You also said it wasn't a reboot of a franchise.
oh man,
No, sir.
It's an original standalone movie starring a female woman.
Alien
I
Warfare.
was like,
starring a female actor.
Alien Warfare.
Within the last 2 years.
Rim of the World.
she's a
World.
no. She's a very famous actress.
The Vast of Night.
No.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I was cheating a little bit.
Y'all may start looking.
I've been looking at it. It doesn't help.
You're a cheater.
I know. I ca-
All right,
Sorry.
let's
Give us a hint.
see who the real god at Google searching is here.
She starred in some very big movies. She's been in the game for a while.
Here we go.
Oscar winner.
Was it released this year?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's a 2019 movie.
Or
It was released this
2018. It was.
What?
It was.
Well, earlier you asked if it was in the last 2 years, so I would assume that meant 2019 and now.
No, I meant 2019, 2018.
Yeah.
I didn't really count
Oh,
this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it made in 2019?
No.
So it's a 2018, but I already looked at 2018 movies.
Well,
Maybe
you're
just
not
not
looking
good.
hard enough.
Was it 50 Shades of Grey?
Gosh, no. Sci-fi movie.
Was it A Wrinkle in Time?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be mad if you get
Rated
it
R.
now. And it's not Extinction or Annihilation or a Titan.
What's your guess? I can't tell you yes or no to all three of those.
I think I already guessed two of those. Is it the Titan?
No.
Oh, it's Annihilation. That's what it is.
Yes.
I've never seen that movie. I would never got
Neither have I, but it was the only one with a girl as the main cover art.
That she's one of my favorite actresses. That is a very criminally underrated movie.
I gotta look it up now.
That movie, the aliens.
Oh, it's
are
Natalie
just
Portman?
freaking- Yeah,
Ah.
the aliens are not what you expect them to
I'm
be at all until the end, and it's like very trippy. Like it is really trippy. It's crazy.
I'm gonna watch this trailer.
Is it sad that Tessa Thompson is probably a bigger name now than Natalie Portman is?
I disagree with that.
Since, like, well, I mean, I think
Maybe
for
at
Tessa
this
Tho-
time.
that's what I mean. Like as of now, I think more people would recognize Tessa Thompson than they would Natalie Portman.
Really?
Actually, no, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do too.
Natalie Portman's been the goat.
All right, let's get on with this third movie
Yeah.
before I Anthony, you won. GG.
Blow your brains out. Anthony did win. Do we even have to do the third movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want
It's an
at least a
it's
shot at
easy.
redemption points.
It's an easy one.
Yeah, that's what you said about the
A
first
shot at
one.
redemption.
No, like dead serious. This is like super easy one. If y'all don't get this in like 5-10 minutes, then y'all suck.
Okay. Let's see.
Is it the
Ready?
Avengers?
Ah, dang it. Sorry, Anthony. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, there goes my question.
Now we're gonna start going back and forth again. So your turn, Anthony.
Okay. Last 10 years?
Yes.
Is it a sci-fi movie?
No.
Big name movie?
Is it what?
Is it a big name movie? Like something we should know?
Yeah.
Does it star an actor with the name Chris in it?
No.
Is it an action movie?
Yes.
What's that one action movie? Hold on.
Is it a Fast and the Furious movie?
No. You're overthinking it, Anthony.
No, I'm not. There's this one I'm thinking of, and that's okay. Never mind. Is it a franchise?
Yeah. Well, it's about to be.
Oh, but it's not yet. So it's gonna have a sequel. Good to know.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, you said.
Anthony here.
Wait, just to clear things up, you said a guy named Chris, wasn't it?
No,
Right.
he's not in it.
Dang, I was gonna guess
Yeah.
Extraction, but okay.
Oh wait, actually, yes, there is one. I didn't know he was in it. Forgot about him.
Oh, okay.
There is one Chris, but it's not who you think. So
Okay, does it star a single main character, or is it like a partnership or group?
no, it's not a single main character.
Okay.
Is it the Power Rangers?
No,
that
that was a good guess though. No, like seriously, that was a good guess. If you know where I'm coming from.
Oh.
Does
Oh.
it star a man named Will?
No,
Is it Venom?
no.
Dang it.
Also, a good guess.
Yeah, that actually
Even though
that
it's a
was a
solo
good one.
film.
But it's about to be a sequel.
Yeah, but it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, but I also said it's not a solo film, like one single character.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, you're right.
Is it a? Is it a war movie?
No,
Okay.
PP.
Yes.
this movie's right up y'all's alley. I thought y'all would get it by now.
Right up our alley. What does that even mean?
It means
No.
up your. Oh, never mind.
Is it is it a superhero movie?
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Captain Marvel.
No,
Is it Wonder Woman?
no.
Dang it.
We keep guessing single main character roles. Like, you know what I mean?
What?
Okay, Anthony. Whatever you do, you, mate.
Okay. I think I know what it is.
All right, this is the crazy round, y'all. No taking turns.
Okay,
Just
is
go
it
off.
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Into the Spider-Verse. Boom.
Yes.
I forgot we weren't taking turns. You just said it. That's what I get for being nice.
3-0. How's that feel?
It
Feels real good.
doesn't feel good at all because that took us way too long. I don't even consider it a win.
I guess.
All right, so next up, we're going to get right into our review. This week, we are doing Batman vs. Superman, the 3-hour extended cut. So where do y'all want to start? And we're going fully into spoilers since this movie's been out for a while.
Yes, very controversial choice, but I just felt like the viewers needed to get our opinion on it.
Well,
What y'all think?
That being said,
As
I love the
so
movie.
did I.
Did I was gonna say unpopular opinion because I know a lot of people don't like it, but this is actually one of my like guilty pleasure movies that like I know a lot of people don't like, but I absolutely love.
Yeah, me too. I think we are in the vast minority, though.
Thank God if we can not argue.
I really thought Anthony was about to say he hated it.
No,
Yeah, me too.
there hasn't been a movie that I didn't like except for Last Days of American Crime.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
I liked that movie. I just would not. I don't agree where y'all put it on the rating list.
All right, so I'm gonna start by listing out some of the scenes that they added that brought significant context to the movie compared to the original. Number one was the way they framed Superman. They actually showed the double agents burning the corpses before he got there.
Yeah, and making it look like Superman heat visioned all of their butts instead of just,
Cutting it.
they're just like, oh yeah, he definitely killed him somehow.
And then another scene, or a whole plot line basically, was following Lois Lane in her journalism and reporting and how she got to the bottom of the whole framing situation.
Yeah, and how she knew,
Everything.
basically how she knew Lex Luthor was Lex Luthor, like the villain Lex Luthor, and not just a rich fart.
Yeah, not just a random person that she got kidnapped by.
And also, very unpopular opinion, I really like Lex Luthor in this.
Honestly,
No,
I did too. Yeah, like
I agree with you. I think that this version of like a young Lex Luthor, he was very meticulous. He was a bit reckless, but that's the point. Like he's a young Luthor. He's not supposed to like kill Superman now, even though he kind of did.
I mean, that's what I think. I think people are just reeled across from like, oh, he's just a crazy version of Lex Luthor, but he wasn't. Like Lex Luthor's always been crazy, but like he wasn't insane. Like he was just power hungry.
Yeah.
So, and you could really tell how genius he was because he reveals that he was behind literally every single event that happened in the movie to make them hate each other. Like he even says for the past 2 years he's been plotting it out, like methodically, knowing exactly what he's going to do when he figured out Superman and Batman's identity.
That's what I loved about the
Who
extended
else?
cut because it really cleared up every single plot line connected to Luthor.
and I really think that just a lot of it was that Jesse Eisenberg just killed it as like his performance was really good, and I think that,
For what he got and the character they wanted to bring with this version of Luthor, he killed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really like this version of Lex Luthor too.
And like people can complain, like his hair and like his appearance, like that's not really the point. Like
I did like the young, unhinged, kind of sporadic, crazy. Like he knows he's smarter than you, so he'll act stupid just to fuck with you, kind of Lex Luthor.
yeah, like the Jolly Rancher.
yeah, that's just how I always have kind of imagined him in my head too, and he was just kind of really fit into place, like
Yeah. Another thing they added on from the extended cut is they expanded upon that one lady from the village that testified on Superman, and got
Yeah, they did.
And the reason she's like literally not there the rest of the movie is because she got killed off by the Russian double agents. But
they did a really good job.
Yeah, but they really showed that Clark Kent was actually really trying to hunt her down and like question her and no reason why she's doing what she's doing.
I think it did a lot better of a job of explaining Batman's motives too.
Yeah.
But a very unpopular opinion too. I actually liked the Martha scene too. I felt it was like the most. I felt like it was the most powerful scene in the entire movie.
Me too. And I think the reason being is because this extended cut, like we said, brings us out. It just explains so much more. Like this should have been the theatrical release.
And I think what confuses a lot of people and what really makes that Martha scene feel really off is that people don't understand. Like this is an older, like very, very older Bruce Wayne. Like it's not like the fresh rookie that we've seen before. Like this is someone who's seen everything. He's had his Robin killed. So it's basically like the Batman Returns version of Batman, where he's old, doesn't really care anymore, just does
Yeah.
whatever. His kill code has like been very loose, and uh, having his mom's name muttered before he killed someone, the same way his dad before he died muttered his mom's name, like rehumanized Batman and brought him back down to earth from where he was.
Yeah, it basically said that we're the same. Like, I shouldn't hate you. You're trying to do the right thing, just as I once was trying to do the right thing.
All three of your
Exactly, it's
Hooligan
a
Hangout hosts
veteran
officially
who is
give
like,
this movie an
"You're a
8
crap
out of
idiot.
10.
I hate you. You make all these rookie mistakes like I did, except yours was just on a much more grand scale than mine was."
Yeah.
It kind of humanized Superman for him, and he was like, "Wait a minute, you have a mom too? My mom died. I'm not gonna let your mom die."
And even then, some complaints were that they had no motives, but the extended cut, it really showed Superman's motive, like how he felt unwanted. Because I remember the original, he was just on that balcony scene and he was like, I'm just going to leave, you know, but there wasn't like a lot of extended scenes like showing exactly like why he feels the way he is. But in this one, there was a lot more news coverage and like legitimate debate, and he was watching it all unfold and people talking crap about him, saying they don't want him.
Yeah, and I think people are also complaining like I think people understand more on Batman's motives, but they don't understand why Superman wanted to fight Batman. Well, he never wanted to. That's the whole reason that he lost the fight, is because he didn't want to fight him the whole time. He was like,
He didn't want to kill him.
"Yo, bro, I just want to talk." And then he just got the crap beat out of him, and he was like, "All right, let me toss you around a little bit. Maybe if you're worn out, you'll listen to me."
But even
Still didn't listen.
But even then,
And like,
I didn't think Superman expected that fight from him.
I don't think
I
anyone
don't think he
did.
did either. Well, he definitely didn't expect the kryptonite either, because I don't think up to that point he even knew it existed, right?
Yeah, when he grabbed the bullet and then the kryptonite shot out, he was like, "Oh shit!"
I was like,
He didn't even
okay,
know what
now I'm
that
in
was.
trouble.
He was like, okay, well then."
And then I still think one of the funniest scenes is when Superman's getting his butt beat, and then Batman just keep punching him, and then he finally like gets his strength back, and he can't punch him anymore.
Like you just hear him start hitting him, like you start hearing like the steel
Yeah.
sound come off. Yeah, just like that, Anthony.
And then Superman's like, But back to Lois Lane's thing, because what they added, I like that they collabed with Vicky Vale from Gotham.
Yeah, I really like that too. I still don't like them killing off Mr. Olsen, but you know,
But whatever.
I guess I don't know what they were going for with him, but I mean, Zack Snyder also said that they killed off Dick Grayson too, so
Yeah,
it's a very topsy-turvy world.
We'll see how that
Which,
plays out.
I mean, I'm not a really big Superman fan, so I guess I didn't really care too much when they popped him in the face.
Popped him in the face.
I'm not the biggest Superman fan either. My favorite superhero is Batman, but I think Zack Snyder's showed me like a love for Superman, like truly, and especially Henry Cavill in that role.
Yeah, I agree, because I don't see anyone else as Superman at all anymore.
Yeah.
Like even like all the old Superman, they don't feel like Superman to me either.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the hate for Batman versus Superman stems from people hating Man of Steel too.
Yeah.
Because I guess to appreciate Batman versus Superman, you would have had to enjoy Man of Steel as well.
Yeah.
Because that means you would have liked this version of Superman, and you would have understood more how he's always been conflicted. Like even from the jump, he was always like,
am I good?
Should I really be doing this?
Yeah. Do they deserve it? Or...
I also really like the scene of him going on the mountain to talk to his dad.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of my favorite scenes too. It really it humanizes him, brings him back to Earth. Like it's like the angel on his shoulder. It's his guidance,
Exactly.
showing that even an alien needs help. But I liked the scene whenever the courthouse exploded. I liked what they extended. They actually showed Superman helping out like all the paramedics and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I feel the same way. It doesn't just show him just like, oh, that
Peace
blew
out.
up. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed him doing like actual Superman stuff, like what he actually would have done. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have just dipped. He would have been like, oh, that's crazy. Let me help these people out real quick.
Yeah, and the one question also was when people were like, "Well, why didn't he see the wheelchair like with his X-ray vision?" And it
He said it himself. He wasn't looking.
no. He said that, but they also explained Lois Lane. It was a special lead lining provided by Lex Luthor. He put it in the wheelchair so Superman couldn't see it.
I
Oh,
must have missed that part.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. Extended part.
I forgot that he couldn't see through lead.
Yeah, so I thought that was also a real better explanation than just being like, "Oh, well, I guess I wasn't looking," because like.
Because
I
he's
didn't
Superman.
mind. I guess I wasn't. I didn't mind that. I didn't think I wasn't looking because I mean, he didn't really have any reason to go in there and be suspicious of everyone in the room to like scan him down. Like
Yeah, that's kind of true. Because, like,
Yeah.
that's the part that always threw me off. Is like whenever people blamed him, I was like, but they're like, oh well, he could have stopped him. Like, why would he have? He would have been. He was just as clueless as everyone else about the man who had a bomb in his wheelchair. Why would he expect that?
I loved how and I loved how meticulous that scene was. Like when I watch it every time, I really feel like I know what Zack Snyder's going for. Because like, the whole antidote to the Granny's peach tea, it freaking terrified her when she saw it because she knows
Yeah,
that
she was like, oh, I
that
think I'm done.
Lex was about it, and then she looked to Lex, and
He wasn't there.
yeah, like she knew it was gonna happen, but I also like the dead silence right before the explosion.
I feel like the extended version also did a much better explanation for why, like the Flash, MetaHuman, Aquaman, Cyborg stuff were included in the original cut.
Yeah,
Because I will say they did feel forced into the original cut, but at least they had a reason to have it in here in this version.
yeah, because there was a lot more dialogue involving them and why they're important.
However, definitely feel like Wonder Woman's inclusion was still very forced. Like she still didn't really need to be there.
Yeah, especially when she said, even in the original, how she like turned her back on the world, but she's still trying to find different things.
It still didn't.
Or
It didn't make sense. Like it felt like her like that. I feel like having her cameo, and then that scene where Bruce Wayne sends her the, "Hey, this is who you are, Wonder Woman," as like a post-credit scene would have worked better,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because then you could have used the whole MetaHuman scene as a post-credit scene too.
Yeah, but I also feel like she couldn't sit there and see like the world be destroyed because Doomsday like literally would have destroyed everything.
Yeah, but how much does she really contribute in the fight, though?
She holds him off for a while. Batman's the one you want to look at for not contributing.
I mean, he literally just stand in the back and he was like, what do I do?
Until he shot that kryptonite, and then it zooms in on him like he did something.
Yeah, and he was like, he just held up like that thumbs up. There was like,
He's like,
I did it.
He's like, I got you.
I got you, mate.
But
I mean, to be fair, what would Batman have really done?
no, that's true. He was just like literally ziplining everywhere to get away from the beam.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I can agree with you about the Wonder Woman inclusion.
Because especially like at that time, we didn't know she was Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah,
Like we didn't know she was cast as Wonder Woman yet, right?
yeah. Well, to be fair,
I
the
think they
trailers
showed her-
revealed it.
That's what I mean. But if they would have done it in a post-credit scene, then they wouldn't have shown that in the trailers. Meaning we would have been like, "Who is this woman?"
That was another flaw.
And
They revealed a lot in the trailers.
that's what I mean. It's like I think if they wouldn't have shown that, then it would have worked a lot better in a post-credit scene because then it would have been like, why was Batman talking to that woman? And in the post-credit scene, they're like, oh my god, that was Wonder Woman. Oh my god, there's the rest of the Justice League.
Yeah,
And then I feel like that Justice League movie would have hit a little bit harder.
yeah, because like we said, like because since the trailer, when I watched the trailer, it already revealed her. It wasn't as impactful.
Yeah, exactly. I think having her be a complete surprise would have blown it away.
I gotta
But-
admit though, I loved when she came in to save Batman because that just looked badass.
Me too. I thought her theme in this music too was, or the theme in this movie, theme in the music, huh?
The soundtrack.
Her soundtrack when she came in and was in the fight was just
I think the whole soundtrack for the movie is one of my favorites out of like any superhero
Honestly,
movie.
it's easily one of the best soundtracks out of any superhero movie ever.
By
The score was
Hans
astounding.
Zimmer, I believe.
Yes.
Let's see here. They also added the end scene with Steppenwolf, showing Luthor actually got info about Steppenwolf and everything else.
Exactly, which makes his little crazy rant at the end not seem so crazy.
Yeah, because he
Because
knows
then
it's
he was
coming.
like, hey, you idiot, I know the world's about to end. You're stupid. And it would have made him seem more like it was calculated than it was just a crazy thought, which I think would have made this Lex Luthor come off as less crazy and more like super smart, well planned out.
Yeah,
Like his backup plan has a backup plan to a backup plan.
yeah,
Because that's really what happened. Like like that everyone's like, oh, that Doomsday fight at the end was super forced, but it wasn't, because the whole setup to it was that was his backup plan to his backup plan. If Batman killed Superman, then oh cool, I just released a super being that'll screw over everyone without Superman, and I would have achieved my goal because I killed God. Uh, but if he beat Batman, then the monster would have came out and killed him anyways.
yeah.
So it was his backup plan to his backup plan.
No, that's a
And
really
since
cool
that's
point.
and that's exactly what happened. Batman and Superman didn't kill each other. Lex was like, "Oh, what if they don't kill each other? Well, then I'll release a monster that'll kill Superman anyways."
And Batman can't do anything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Batman couldn't do anything, and Superman died. So
Yeah,
Lex is a real genius here.
but it's a great point. But I think that I thought the Doomsday fight was really cool, but at the same time, I think the theatrical cut, compared to the extended cut, did not show half as much as it should have to prepare for the Doomsday fight, because everything connected in the extended cut to
That's
leading up to that point.
exactly true. It's exactly what I feel like. I feel like it wouldn't have felt as rushed if they would have left the Doomsday prep scenes in.
It was basically Lex Luthor's freaking baby with Zod, but
Yeah, and also I was watching this. I watched this review this one time, and it says something like that wasn't even like no one called it Doomsday. Zack Snyder didn't say it was Doomsday, so that couldn't have even been Doom. That could have not even been Doomsday. It could have just been a random extra character, because the whole like there is a scene where it says the Kryptonian Council banned it because of the last abomination that happened. So maybe Doomsday was the first one, and he's in the Phantom Zone where he famously gets sent to, but somehow always manages to come back. And this was just a different part of it.
I don't think
So like people were complaining that they killed Doomsday too fast and too easy, but it could have just not been Doomsday at all.
that's an out. But I also think Snyder alluded to it, because remember, Luthor said, "Now this is your Doomsday."
Well, yeah, but I still don't.
I mean, he has
I,
he has a
at the
way
very
out.
at the very least, I don't think that was the final version of Doomsday that they intended. Because if they already proved that they can create more, and they revived Superman in Justice League, so that theoretically means they could, if someone wanted to, they could revive Doomsday too.
Yeah,
But
I guess so, but I don't really see him being in any other future movies.
I mean, if they needed just like how they did in this new animated movie, the Apocalypse War, where the parademons were a mix of parademon and Doomsday DNA. Like they want to do something like that
I didn't see that yet, but
in
that
the
sounds
future.
crazy.
Yeah, they were like basically just Doomsday parademons, just 1,000 Doomsdays running around.
But what else we gotta say about it? Anything? Any thoughts, Anthony?
Oh crap! I had one more thing I want to say too.
No, I got more. I'm just letting y'all take the floor. Anything to add?
Oh, anything to add? No, I agree. Sorry. No, I agree with a lot of what y'all were saying. I kind of forgot. Like I didn't watch the original one. I haven't watched it in a while, but all the differences that I did notice in the extended cut were they weren't like small differences, you know? Um,
Yeah.
well, I don't
I
know.
wanted to talk about Batman more because
Okay.
we talked about Superman's motivation, but I don't think we like got fully in depth with Batman's motivation because I think one of the most well structured scenes was the very beginning, the craziness of Metropolis from Man of Steel and how Batman was there and he was for freaking
Oh,
running
that
Yeah,
was
that
such
was.
a great
Mhm.
opening scene.
because
Eh,
I feel like we got a lot more sense of where Batman's coming from the entire movie trying to go after Superman because it's not just his Wayne Tower. He's literally talking to employees on the phone and they're saying like, "No, I'm not going to make it, Mr. Wayne." And he's just like they're humans and those are it's not, I mean, it is about his company, but at the same time it's because he sees Superman killing all of these human beings.
Right, and he doesn't like in the beginning he doesn't really. Obviously, Superman isn't a human being, but Batman sees him as just like this evil thing, and we didn't get that as much. I feel like in the original, like it really
I
expanded
think
upon it.
It really
I
shows
think
the real life consequences.
Yeah,
yeah, and I think it was less that he saw Superman and immediately was like, "Oh, that thing was evil." I think it was more of him, like, because it later it kind of reveals that like he thinks of like some of those people that were in that tower as part of his family.
Yeah.
So in a way, he sees it as, "Hey, I just had half of my family die again, and I couldn't do a thing about it. But this time, I know who did it. So
right.
I absolutely despise this person straight off the bat because last time I didn't know who it was, so I didn't know where to place my anger. So I placed it on
And I
everyone.
don't
But now he knows who it was, so he blames it on him."
and
Yeah.
I don't blame him at all for thinking that way because like just the Batman, like the character himself, that's something like a lot of people, like a normal person, even if they knew who it was, they wouldn't have that drive to go after them. But being
Yeah.
that he is Batman and that he can do those things, I don't
And
know.
even then, after Man of Steel, you can really see Superman mature in the way he uses his powers, like not just
Mhm.
destruction. But I think one of the parts in that intro scene that gives me goosebumps is when he saves the little girl and he asks where her mom is, and she points at the building.
Yeah, I think that's when you really see him snap, and he's like, "All right,
Yeah, he's like, "That's it.
that S is a target on your chest, mate."
Now she's an orphan like me. I'm done."
Exactly.
But and then Superman sees Batman as a vigilante, as he's not doing the right thing because he's starting to brand his own criminals, and he's just become a very very dark hero because frankly he doesn't give an F anymore after Robin died.
I think the way Superman sees Batman is an unregulated, unsuperpowered version of himself. So I think that's where that kind of like, "Hey, I don't like what you're doing, quit it," stems from.
Yeah.
Is because he sees Batman, he's like, "This is who I could be," because they had similar like he's like, "Hey, if I let myself slip, I'll be like this," but I'm like 12 times as like crazy.
Like if I were
Yeah.
to let myself slip into
Yeah.
this, then it wouldn't be good for anybody. So I
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
it's like when he is fighting Batman, he's fighting the idea. He's fighting himself from turning into that.
I think too is like he sees these news articles and they're like, "Hey, you guys are blaming me for being like this all-time bad person, but this guy's over here branding people. I'm just pulling ships out of an iceberg, dude. Like, what do you want from me?"
I also I read something, they said that the title's not supposed to be Batman versus Superman. It's a V because it stands for views. They have two different views.
What?
I think that's reading into it a little too much.
I could believe that though, because they do have two different perspectives on what they
Batman
think is
views
right and
Superman?
wrong. Yeah, but I also like that the extended scene that shows that every time Batman brands a criminal, that criminal like he's seen as like a major dangerous
Yeah,
person when
like
he gets
he's
to
Mhm.
prison.
marked for death.
Yeah, and it really explains why they say he's judge, jury, and the executioner.
Yep, because that's basically marked for death.
Right. And he's not just, doing it for no reason. He isn't doing it just cause, and that's what Superman sees, like over the articles and stuff, over the news.
Yeah, like that's like he obviously branded him because that's probably a very dangerous criminal. But even then, it shows Superman doesn't like that because remember he goes to report and he actually finds the mother of that dude's child, the
Yeah.
criminal, and so she's like, well, he branded him for death and stuff. So he sees it like, oh, that's an innocent man he branded.
Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that. Yeah, you're right.
I see a lot of complaints too about like how people don't like how heavy the media plays a role in it.
Ooh, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
But this movie was meant to be like more realistic, like what would happen if they were actually on Earth. And for media not to play a huge role would like to just ignore the role of the media in real life would be like a serious injustice to this movie.
That's why I don't necessarily like when people are like make fun of DC for being dark because I like the realistic turn that they do.
Yeah,
So do
because it
I.
keeps it grounded in real life. Because instead of just like, oh hey, yeah, we're gonna sign these accords, and if you're super powered and you don't sign it, then you're a fugitive. And instead of just letting Captain America do whatever in real life, they would have found him and they would have killed him already by now.
Or like in Spider-Man: Homecoming, when they kind of showed that there's actually construction workers that fix up like destruction, but then they're like, "Oh, lol, let's use these pieces to be supervillains."
Yeah, yeah. And they're like, all right, I guess.
And that's the only reason they showed that. But I like this because even people say like this movie got way too into like the political side, but I really disagree. I really think we should see that political side.
Me too.
Just
Like it's not like some happy all the time superheroes always win because that's not how it is in real life.
Yeah, and they're right. It's not just Superman's world. I mean, obviously he's saving the world, but like it's the humans too.
It,
And there was thousands of deaths because of that incident in Man of Steel.
yeah, they're more of a. Ex,
Oh yeah,
wow, I've
I
never had that
totally
much
agree.
trouble. I've never had that much trouble pronouncing a word before. They're exploring Superman in our world instead of us looking into Superman's world.
Right.
Is more of what it is, and that's more of what DC is. Is like, what would happen if we had these superpowered gods living in our world, but for reals? And Marvel's like, all right, it'd be really cool if we had, Thor just flying around doing whatever he wanted here.
That's what Zack Snyder. That's Zack Snyder's vision. He wants a realistic superhero movie.
And most of his superhero movies are like that too. Like his Watchmen was super like that too.
Oh yeah. But that's it really. Oh, you know what I know no one ever mentions how they just straight up killed off Mercy Graves.
I kind
Right?
of kind of forgot about
I thought
that.
that was kind of off too. Like I rewatched it and I was like,
Huh?
they really just did that and no one said a thing about it.
Yeah, because they could have reused her later if they really wanted to.
Yeah, I was very just why.
No, the very 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 first time I saw it in theaters, I didn't realize that was Mercy Graves until like a couple rewatches, and I was like, oh, they really
Oh,
killed
wait
her.
a second.
They really just killed her.
She really did.
Dang, that's crazy.
But and it ended beautifully too because just the whole scene and the whole music, that just silence that played with Superman's death and how literally everyone was there to mourn for him. But what throws it off, which I mean I'm getting into the Justice League now, but what throws it off is how the dirt rises and you're like, oh okay, he's gonna come back alive for the next movie, but no, they had to force him back to life.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I thought the ending was like, I didn't think they would have the balls to kill off Superman.
I'm glad they did. Honestly,
I'm glad that
I think the movie would have been a lot different if they chose to keep him. You know.
you see people complain that they killed Superman too early, but I don't. I think it would have been it was the perfect time to kill Superman
Especially,
because
yeah, go ahead.
when would they have found a better time to kill him other than whenever he's just now becoming this big icon and people are just figuring out, oh, hey, this guy is kind of cool.
And if they hadn't had killed him, people would argue, oh well, then what's the point of the movie? Because now like he really is a god, like he's unstoppable.
Exactly.
People just won't.
I hate when people are like, "Hey, why did Superman have to be the one to drive the spear into his heart? How come anyone else couldn't have done it?" I'm just like, well, he was the only one that could have. Did you want Batman to run those 400 yards in 5 minutes for him to get that spear there?
Just beam him in like 499 meters away.
Wonder Woman was already getting tossed around. Wonder Woman's not impenetrable the way Superman is either. Like, her skin is very much not bulletproof. If she would have tried to stab him with it, she probably would have been impaled too, just the same way Superman was.
She's very fast,
Super-
but she can't dodge it.
Superman had the same odds of survival as anyone else. If not, he was the best. Like, he had the highest chance of survival out of everyone there,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what. So it's either they kill off Wonder Woman or they kill off Superman. Because Batman is sure as hell not getting his butt down
No
there
way.
anytime soon.
Not even close.
He didn't ever leave like within like 5 football fields away from the monster because he was already about to die several times because he couldn't get away.
He's smart though. He knows he would have died if he tried to fight him, because even when like he was shooting at him with his ship and he fell and he was like, "Oh shit, like I'm about to die."
Yeah, he was like, "Well, that's all I got." Like I don't know what they wanted him to do. He didn't have anything on him. Like what could he have done?
He was legit blocking his face with his hands. He's like, "Oh."
He knew he was Kryptonian. He knew what he had to do to beat Superman, and he saw this thing just tossing around Superman like it's nothing. So he's like,
I'm ahead
useless.
out.
There's
Yeah, he was
there's
like, "I'm
nothing
done."
I can do now." He's like, "I did all I could."
He's like, "Well, I got one bullet. Let me just." But I liked the Doomsday fight too. Whenever he brought him into space, and then they realized he was like still alive, because it really shows how powerful Doomsday was.
I didn't like how people were like, "Well, why didn't he just throw him into space?" And I'm like, "Well, he tried to throw him.
Yeah, do you
into
see how
space.
heavy he is? He looks.
He put him in space, but he survived a nuke while being in space. What do you mean? What do you want?"
Yeah. So, moral of the story, I think too many people bash on this movie because it's not like a Marvel movie, but they need to get over it.
I think if
Exactly.
they just really just took a step back and really just looked at the aspects and everything of it, then they like it.
That's honestly that's why I enjoyed my viewing of the extended cut again, because this time I was legitimately thinking like, what's Zack Snyder thinking in each scene?
I just feel like a lot of people don't
Came
want
out
to.
with-
Huh?
I said the corporate meddling came out with our version of Justice League.
I feel like a lot of people don't want like a deep movie that they really kind of have to think about. They just want something that's visually appealing and, you know, kind of makes sense. Like all the Marvel movies, you know, like don't get me wrong, Marvel movies do have a good story and all, but they're not as, what's the word? I
They're
guess
not
deep.
Like they
Yeah,
they don't tackle real world problems.
Right.
Like it feels made up.
right.
It doesn't feel real, is what.
And that's what people want, I guess. I don't know.
All three of your Hooligan Hangout hosts officially give this movie an 8 out of 10.
Thank you guys for listening. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to check out our last season. We do plan on having a lot bigger, better things coming up in the future. We really appreciate y'all listening. Check out our Instagram at _the Hooligan Hangout _. And if you're listening on YouTube, check out our Apple and Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, check out our Apple and YouTube. If you're listening on Apple, check out our Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, well, tell your mom hi for us.